ladies. So, as ever, start up, get everyone buff. Bro Nabasu. Okay, big boy here. Touch of Chaos. Nope. Camellia with it. And it did hit. Alright, Darren. Let's... You can't resist negative energy, unfortunately. Positive and negative energy don't do much. So... protection from alignment, communal. Yeah. Death ward, neutralize, delay poison. Hey, just give us a prayer. Alright. Alright, Ibu. You can... Yeah, let's try and get rid of you first. Greybore, swiftly study your target. And go for swinging. Not bad. For only 2 hits, that ain't bad. Alright. So first thing I'm going to do... Bye-bye. Yep. And turn off the hail. And I'm just gonna move over here. Fuck you, I'm invisible, you fuckers. Anyway. Okay. 5-foot step just to get out of the way. Then... Yeah, just... Damn it. Spell resistance. Always a fucking bitch. Anyway. Calrin. Got her, at least that going.
Attack.
Oh, missed, but it's got some damage on him. I hate that they fucking... Yeah, they can see me. Oh well. Camellia. Let's see. Let's see. You resist... Let's see. He resists cold, fire, and acid. So, we can do shock, keen, speed, yeah, or swift, evil outsider. Okay, and go for a full attack.
Wide open.
Alright. Ah, fuck. Alright, Camellia. Yeah. Then... Go ahead and just cast a... Moderate wounds. Yeah, me. Because I'm the one with 3 Nabasus just sitting there staring at me. Okay. Ivu... Do I want to take off power attack? Yeah. Just so we have a better chance of hitting. And that's why... Yeah. Greybore, go ahead and keep on.
To cease to exist.
Gods. Alright. Then from here... Let's 5-foot step out of their range. stunning barrier. And I can still add... Let's... Yeah, let's get me some skeletons to help block. And it failed? Right. Okay. Alright. Well, let's try bouncing some spells between the Nabasu. There we go. There's something. Calrin. Yeah, go for the... Yeah, because these are full-grown Nabasu, so they're like level 14, yeah. Alright. Stunning Barrier. Camellia. Of course. Spirit Enhancement. Yep. And, yeah. Go for it.
The spirits demand your blood!
Of course. Yeah. Okay. Now cure serious wounds on Camellia. Gods. Okay. Ivu. Even one. Alright. So yeah, no, we need the power attack. Okay. Well, come on, Greybor, one hit.
Way.
There we go. Alright, big man's down. Move them to the... Alright. 5-foot step. And get... Again, some corpses in your way. Because Animate Dead is way too goddamn good. Note that we got 1d3 plus 1. But we got an additional one because we got 5 because of the Book of Desna. Yep. There we go. Yep. And Nabasu will now start to get distracted by the skeletons. And... yeah. Let's see. Nah, heal up Camellia.
Yes.
Yeah, because she took a lot of damage. From here... yeah, Calrin just keep swinging.
Forwards.
Yep. Even if she misses, she at least gets some damage in. Alright, Camellia. Yeah, go ahead.
Today's sacrifice.
Nice. Alright. Yeah, I think everyone could use a little healing, so we're just gonna channel energy. God, it's so good for Darren. He becomes an absolute nightmare. Alright. And Greybor.
You had your chance.
Yep. Yeah. Yep. Alright. Let's finish this off. Alright, you overgrown fucking bloodsuckers. Alright. Yeah, my skeletons all get horns. I fucking love this effect on my Scald. Yep. Let's go... try putting it to sleep just cause. Yeah, you only need... you rolled a 16 and get...
Solid plan.
Nice. Fucking... This is why I keep her with a scythe. Anytime a scythe actually crits, it's disgusting. Hang in there, Camellia.
Go for their hearts.
Focus on the goal.
There we go.
As it should be.
Yep. Ferocious skeletal champions. And I can pop that repeatedly. Alright. And apparently Stunning Barrier and Prayer had some bonus that were dupa.
That is
Had
not
some
bad.
dupe bonus. Oh well. But how's everyone doing? Started off today with a fight, and I'm way too early, I know. But I couldn't sleep, so... This time of year, I just struggle with sleeping. So, my insomnia is more game time. Oop. Forgot I left the sound up on my, on how I'm watching the stream to make sure it, like, doesn't crash like yesterday. Okay. So, let's head back, let's head back to Dresden. We did have, actually, we did want to explore, but let's head back to Dresden, because there are a few things waiting for us to handle there. So, let's go. Yep. Yep. And they'll always mark if you have some particular place that your quest or something needs to happen, which is a nice courtesy. But all right. Let's see it. Before you stands a tall, fit man whose dark hair is already tinged with gray. He greets you with a brisk military salute. My name is Captain Selkind. I command the vanguard of a mercenary group called the Blackstone Company. We've come from Andorran to assist you. I want to know more about your unit. The Blackstone Company is proud to be recognized as one of the finest Andorran mercenary regiments. We're not a bunch of unscrupulous sellswords looking to oppress the innocent and serve tyrants of the world. No, we're adventurers eager to get involved in a dangerous enterprise and leave it with pockets full of gold. And a clear conscience. Which is why we held a vote among our units. We are glad to accept Queen Galfrey's invitation to join the crusade. Though some of our commanders did voice their displeasure with the sum offered, but like I said, we Andorrans are a free people who cannot be pushed around and who cannot be bought, only convinced. Well, you just told us why, so we won't ask why. Yeah, how about yourself, Captain Selkind? The man flashed a genuine smile. I don't even know what to say. I'm a soldier, bit of an explorer, and just an all-around honest man. Well, get on with your duties then, sir. Yes, ma'am. Glad to be under your command. Captain Selkin salutes you, smiles, and adds in a softer voice. It'll be an honor to serve with you, Commander. If you have any questions, let me know. If you need to talk, I'd be happy to lend an ear. Being kind or flirting with me? What do you think, folks? Grandma Gretlin, the director. Grandma Gretlin lowers herself into a bow. Good day, your commandership. It is we, the artistic board of the Next Door Theater. We're still working on that piece about your heroism. We have even taken on a few new crew members, now that we have a master of stage equipment and scenery. It's my granddaughter, Tina. Tina, say hello to her commandership. We are faced with another dilemma. We simply can't decide on a climactic moment for the act that's all about the Battle of Dresden. Here, you listen to the options. Grandma Gretlin holds a scroll up before her eyes and begins to read, running a gnarled finger along each line. Option 1. The commander, so that's you, launches herself out of a catapult and smashes down the fortress wall, allowing the armies to rush inside. Option 2. The commander, so that's you again, masquerades as a Baylor and creeps into Dresden in disguise and then opens the gate to the Crusaders. The commander, so that's you again, rides to attack on an enormous mountain goat, or should we call it a battering ram, and breaks down the city gates. What say you? So you can pick one, you can say it's your show, I don't care, or you can tell them to just, hurry them out if you are completely intolerant of this. But there's some comedy and lightheartedness needed. I like the version where I ride on the back of an enormous mountain goat, but where are you going to get a goat that size? Oh, we're still working on that part, your commandership. It's hard to get a goat in the middle of World Wound, especially an enormous one, but we'll think of something, don't you worry. Some scroll of enlarged person? Grandma Gretlin and her entourage move away, but their voices project so well you can easily hear the rest of the conversation. Do you think the commander will mind if we add Goat and Catapult to the show? That way, the bit where she breaks down the gates will make for a much better drama. Did you forget that the role of commander is being played by the Cyclops? How are we going to launch Lambkin out of a catapult? Where are we going to find a catapult that won't break under his weight? Calm yourself, Tina. It's just a minor snag. You can't achieve the success without a few difficulties along the way. We'll think of something. You'll see. Otherworldly is the word that describes this stranger's face the best. Everything about him indicates that he has arrived from another plane. He bows before you with grace and dignity. So that's what you look like, troublemaker. The whole plane of Elysium seems to be talking about you. Your power resounds through space like a bell. I hurried to the call so I could advise you and help you avoid any missteps. Boring, yawns Ivu. Wisdom is often tiresome. A mortal cannot be expected to wield supernatural power without guidance, so you would do well to take advice from an actual supernatural being. Reflim Sodagian, you may call me Early Sunset. I hope to become your most trusted advisors in all things great and small. So you're a real Azata then? You came from Elysium? Not precisely. The news of you and your peculiar abilities reached me while I was traveling between planes, so I've not come directly from Elysium. However, I can tell you quite a lot about it if you like. Now see, that's kind of interesting. So he didn't profess to be an Azata, and he didn't say he was from Elysium. Huh. And how exactly can you help me? I will monitor your abilities, observing how they develop. You have probably discovered by now that you're somewhat chaotic and prone to spontaneous manifestation without your deliberate will. It's not surprising, as Atas and other supernatural beings are created with their powers already part of them. Yet you received yours as a sudden gift. That gift may be inconvenient and even dangerous for its wielder. I will try to learn more about it and teach you to control it over time. A mentor is essential for such an undertaking. If you're a really good mentor, then you should teach the fun stuff. You know, like how to make pretty pictures on berry jelly with whipped cream. Avu licks her lips. Not this boring stuff. And do you know anything about my power? It's unique, no doubt about that. Everything seems to suggest that you're somehow wielding the powers of the mightiest Azatas. Mortals possess many gifts, and many reach extraordinary heights in sorceries, but your abilities are on another level entirely. They abide by different rules, if there are any rules at all to speak of. If this is the will of one of the gods of Elysium, I'd like to be the first to discover their intentions. That said, it may well be a careless folly forgotten by its author, and not a deliberate design. In that case, you will need my help and advice all the more. You know, I'm becoming something of a celebrity. Everyone and their cousin is eager to meet me. Your fame is well deserved, don't doubt it for a moment. I'll take up no more of your time. If you wish to talk, I'll be nearby. If you would take some time and observation of you to ascertain how exactly your power manifests itself, and how you must wield it to stop spiraling out of control. Once I have something useful to tell you, I will inform you without delay.
Let's save some adventures for later.
A sharp-looking kitsune gives you a quick, business-like bow. Commander, the matters before us are urgent, so let's not stand on ceremony. I am Lady Konomi, official attaché of Navosium. Here are my credentials. She presents a scroll adorned with Galfrey's seal. Her Majesty has instructed me to lead your headquarters diplomatic council. Yep. Okay. Honestly, I was surprised Lady Konomi asked me to join in this council, but I'll do my best to fill the shoes of a trained diplomat. Yeah, strange. I got invited to the council too. I'm sure foreign ambassadors will be thrilled to see my face and my manners. Lady Konomi, you haven't mistaken me for some other Crusader Lon, have you? I, like many nobles, have been trained in diplomacy, and, in fact, I hold the title of Royal Emissary. It is passed down the Arendelle line. I must say that prior to this day, I employed my diplomatic skills solely to undermine Mendev's international reputation. It is time to break that habit. I imagine preventing international scandals will be just as interesting as causing them. Who knows, I might even enjoy it. Alright. Well, these are the people who will be trusting to guide us on how to deal with other nations, because remember, we're getting funded to keep the demons at bay, to keep them out of every other neighboring nation's problems. Basically, we're the wall between, the demons and the rest of the world. And they're paying us to do so, but that means we need to talk to them and make sure diplomatic issues that come up are handled efficiently. So, understandable. What's on the Council's agenda today? I hate to say it, Commander, but not everyone in Nerosian is pleased with your progress. Some believe that, to use your words, you are out of control and fancy yourself an independent leader. It wouldn't surprise me if you encountered supply disruptions in the near future. I would suggest quelling their anger. Show the capital you haven't forgotten about the chain of command. For example, you could hold a parade in honor of Her Majesty. If we need to demonstrate that we're keeping Nerosian in mind, wouldn't we invite the capital's high priest to Dresden for a religious festival? It'll be appropriate, and the church's support will shield us from the accusation of schemers. Pander to the naysayers? I think not. I propose we hold a parade in your honor, Reflem Solegium. This is your victory, and if Cousin Galfrey wants to show off in front of the soldiers, she's welcome to capture something of her own. Lan's eyes flashed with anger. Are they out of their mind? We've got a whole Dresden full of soldiers who need medicine, food, and weapons. Until everyone has been taken care of, we can't waste a single coin on pointless celebrations. What did I do to incur Nerosian's discontent? You were too good. You reclaimed Canabras. You won the Battle of Dresden. You're a menace to the world wound. Your authority grows, and the influence of the Queen's confidants diminishes. This creates the impression that there's only one space enough for you at the top. The members of the Royal Council are afraid that you will muscle them out of the political arena altogether. After all, if you're doing so well, maybe Her Majesty doesn't need them that much. Therefore, they might try to discredit you, impede your war effort, reduce the scale of your victories, make some concessions, and they'll see that you're open to negotiations. Right. Well, we just heard it, but any further opinions? Lady Konomi gives you a look of surprise. Whatever for? Aren't the wishes of the capital obvious enough? Although, very well, let us hear the council. Sociel, how does inviting a high priest to a festival help us? Oh, without a doubt, we should remain loyal to the Queen and respect the hierarchy, but that doesn't mean we have to kowtow to the Royal Council whenever they ask. I think we should neither do their bidding nor seek to quarrel with them. Rather, we should try to take the middle path. The High Priest of Nerosian is a powerful figure, yet he's not a schemer or a politician. By inviting him to the festival, we'll show that we're not cutting ties with Nerosium, and let them know that we have influential friends and are not about to buckle under the Royal Council. Darren, what's the point of taunting the capital by throwing a parade in my honor? There's a fine line between taunting and setting boundaries, and between showing respect and putting on a collar. Mind you, I'm not suggesting anything treasonous or disrespectful, though you would look fetching with the collar. A parade in honor of the true heroine of Dresden and Canabras. What could be more natural than that? Besides, a healthy amount of disobedience guarantees that people won't pester you with lectures and nonsense as often. A dozen tutors responsible for my upbringing can attest to that. Provoking the capital would be unwise. We're trying to avoid unpleasant consequences, not expedite them. I'm sure that was merely an extravagant jest on the Count's part. Lan, do you honestly think we're ignoring the capital's worries is a good idea? And what are they going to do about it? We're the ones protecting them from the demons, not the other way around. Having loyalties from the capital is great, but there are more important things, like having loyalty of our own soldiers. When the demons come, what'll we do? Shake our fists and say we've got powerful friends in Nerosian? Why, that's true. And who needs to stay friends with those who supply you with provisions, recruits, and weapons? And there's certainly no reason to fear that base jealousy and envy at the sight of your glory might get the better of their common sense, because that has never happened before. And Lady Konomi, what good will a parade in Her Majesty's honor do? It will be symbolic and affordable. Show them how much you respect her, value Her Majesty. Make a curtsy to those who pay for your arrows, swords, and bread. The Royal Council has power. You wouldn't want to turn those patrons into adversaries and test whose influence is greater, yours or theirs. Please them, and they will stop worrying about your loyalty, and you will be able to focus on your war. Oh, so let me get this straight. Hiding behind our backs and buying their safety from a demon invasion with bread and other people's lives is a new form of charity? Are you sure we shouldn't go to them, drop to our knees, and thank them for allowing us to die in this war? Alright, everything's clear. So, this will unlock they each unlock a new decree that we can make and things we can do. So, energy points. So, basically, a religious feast will allow us, income, is reduced by 10% for 30 days. The Commander's Parade reduces the cost of mercenaries, but our material points are reduced by material income produced, helping those in need. Crusade morale increases by 10 or by 20 if crusade morale below 0. And repeatable decree that we can do for 10 days. So basically we're allowed to take some income. Note that there's no negative immediate for doing this. Or the parade. Finance points increase 10% for 30 days. It is a repeatable one. So we'll be able to do this in trade. 10% just increasing our finance income. Alright, well, much as I hate to kowtow to them, we need the money, so we'll play the game for now. I've never had any intention of taking over. I'm here to do a job and make sure this war is won. If that means pretending like I give a damn, sure. Now, personally, I would sooner say spare the funds for the people who are in need. But, we have to play the game if we want this to succeed. And in this case, we'll hold a parade in her honor. I'm glad that you listened to my proposal. Making friends in the Royal Council will go a long way. I won't agree to that necessarily. It's good that we got off on the right foot, Commander. There will be plenty more issues requiring your decision soon, but I do not doubt we will handle them just as expediently. Alright, who else do we have to speak to today? Dorglinda Stranglehold. Hail, Commander. A middle-aged dwarf who has clearly seen some combat salutes you with a barely moving bone-dry hand. On her face are huge scarred claw marks. A black eye patch covers one eye, but she is watching you with the other, intent and somber. Dorglinda Stranglehold, Chair of the Logistics Council, at your service. We got ourselves an ugly situation that requires your decision. Huh? Hopefully this council will benefit from my vast experience surviving with the gear that consists of rocks and sticks, and where my dinner that's not squirming on your plate is considered a feast. Oh no, kind of like our crusade. I won't lie to you, our logistics are a mess. We need more of everything, and we have is in disarray. Crates of provisions are rotting on way in storehouses because some idiot quartermaster spilled beer on the papers. And fools are not the worst problem. There's also theft. Some officers grease palms to get a helmet with stylish plumage or a fancy blade from Nerosium. Meanwhile, and that means the ordinary soldiers are being armed with barely more than butcher knives. Hammers and tongs. It's a time to give the entire logistics staff the bum's rush. The question is, where do we find capable and honest people to replace them? Well, let's get some veterans on the job. People who've had their fill from the front lines, who know firsthand what life is like for the common soldier, what the rations take like, and how the boots are always the wrong size. My suggestion is to call some experienced, well-connected supply officers from Nerosium. Let them leave their cushy jobs in Mendev and work up a sweat for the good of the council. Alright. Okay. Note that Lan's the only one speaking up for this role. Alright, let's discuss our options in more detail. In our tribe, we believe the hunter's gear should be entrusted to the most seasoned hunter. To those who stalk the prey themselves and learn the price of a mistake in outfitting. An old bowstring, a dull spear, a tattered cloak. The hard way. I think that's how it should be in the army. Whoever's responsible for supplies must know war firsthand. They must have dragged themselves through the mud of the battlefield, seen with their own eyes how a rotted strap or a boot one size too large can lead to a soldier's death. They must have eaten their share of rotten cabbages and seen carts of horseshoes and pots pull up at their position instead of ammunition because some clerical error. Assign new quartermasters from the veterans, like Dorglinda here. I bet they won't steal, and they wouldn't let anyone else steal either. Dorglinda, your opinion? There are some great workers in Mendev who have been sitting at home for way too long. Let the Queen send them to us instead of counting buttons for the frock coats of Nerosian's royal guard. Let them sort out our supplies, and they'll already have connections in Nerosium. They could easily have the army properly decommissioned and later sold to private buyers for next to nothing, and those buyers will just happen to be the mercenaries we're negotiating with. Connections are all too important, as you well know. So, all trainable units gain only the Essentials feat, plus 10% to max HP, or well-connected unit has a plus 1 bonus to attack and all saving throws. All mercenary units, though. That's only mercenaries, and these are all our trainable units. So, it's a question of, who do you rely more on? Who do you value? Mercenaries? Basically, mercenaries or the people you're training yourself? Honestly, I gotta go with Lan on this. Trust the guys who have the connections and know the job. Trust the people who are going to be doing the fighting and are going to be on, it's going to be, who know the world inside and out. Veterans know what's what. They won't do their comrades wrong. They'll see they're always fed, healthy, and warm. Then it's decided. No matter what our new quartermaster's like, there's no possible way they can be worse than what we have now. The results will be reported to you, and if anything else comes up, I'll call the council right away. Alright. So that was all the matters of state that needed to be handled. Let's take a look and see what else. The absence of an answer is an answer too. Alright. Demon armies are approaching, apparently. Alright. Visitor from the past. A small crevice opened in the middle of Dresden. A tiny, sickly old man climbed out, coughing heavily. He introduced himself as the spirit of the Sarkonian land and thanked the Crusaders for their struggle. He wishes to help the crusade and is offering Commander a choice. He can either open up the metal deposits that sleep underneath the earth not far from the fortress, or grow lush forests on top of them where wild game will make its home. So, material points will increase by 5 for 30 days. Forests, all units gain the robust feat. Units gain a 2% bonus to their maximum health. Unit has a 2% bonus to maximum HP. This is a heal effect. Convince the spirit to help with everything. Add it's an evil choice, and will make him all units gain the healthy feat. Okay, 1%, and we get 100 material points. Take care of the spirit, and we add 3 earth elementals are recruited. Honestly, just the forests. It works in theory with the natural forest that we seem to produce. So, and the robust just giving us extra HP will come in handy. Upon hearing the commander's choice, the tiny old man smiled and melted into the earth. Soon after, scouts reported that several groves appeared just outside Dresden. The resulting fresh air gives the soldiers strength. Nice. So, alright, we've got a couple more days. Yep. Yeah, and we've got a couple more days till any of those quests are all set up. Map. Yep. Let's check. In our city. Alright. Everything's being built. Alright. Nope, almost done. One more day in the supply center will be good. One more day till that supply center is good. Gargoyle Canyon. See if we can't... See how close we are to being able to afford to maxing out this. Okay, so we are still... We've got some cash, so it's mostly material we need. Yeah, no. Don't have anywhere near enough. Okay. Okay. So next up... Alright. Alright, so from here... Let's go take a look around, check our journal real quick, see what we need to, if we need to do anything else here in Dresden, and then start going out and exploring some more. Alright. Anything other major quests? Yeah, the Dragon Hunt. Dragon's Fate. Strange... Okay, Sword of Valor, Secrets of Creation, Heart of the Mystery, yeah. Oh, we need to go... Oh, that's right.
Ready for anything.
Oh my gods, I completely forgot. We got so wrapped up in the assault on there. I still haven't finished up the quest to go save them, and no one else needs to, so we're... Alright.
No mistakes.
Yeah, we'll head on out. Oh gods, we've been... Right, I completely forgot. We need to go save Riker. We were struggling so much with the goblins there. Right, but that's also a DLC quest, so... Alright. So that was all the way back... Where was that? Heart of the Mystery, what was it? Morbid Ridge. Right, because it was the place we needed to sneak past these guys. Okay. How are our armies looking? Alright. Come back to... like... these are some rough fights. Edge of Force, Finance... Energy Point. I think that one's... okay. Okay, so you're good. How about you? Yeah, you can't hold it. Okay. And... oh, an extra army, so... let's see. Well, we could definitely swap out... okay. And you can go up front, and so can you. Okay. So, recruiting, all I have left is that. Okay. Alright, in the meantime, she'll be moving up. We'll use you... nope. Nope. Okay. So we'll use you as a scout. Okay. Alright, before we leave, we'll rest. Yep. And... yep.
I wonder if you were the son of a humble innkeeper in Absalom, and not the son of a count, would you be just as unbearable?
I haven't the faintest clue. But I do know that I probably wouldn't be an orphan whose entire family had been wiped out by demons.
Fair. Alright. Alright. Get some rest, and get on the road. So let's see. Let's... well, you know what? We'll stop by the inconspicuous camp. See if our goblin friend has some... see if our friend there has any more advice for us. Alright, let's see what we get. Who's on the road? Or what's on the road?
Our victory is certain!
Hey, Minotaurs! Alright. Well, with all of you here, Ivu, go ahead and start with a breath attack. Nice. Calrin, make sure your arcane strikes up. Nice. Yep, just cleaves straight through the Minotaur. Babau's Vodery, Murderer. Ow. Okay. Ember, take your 5-foot step and get the fuck out. Then... see about trying to put you to sleep. Alright. Darren, same thing, get the fuck out. Hold person. Not made the will save. Alright, Camellia. Honestly... yeah, lightning. And go ahead.
Wide open.
Nice. Greybore. Do a quick study target. And have at it. Yep. Oh, God, he's good. Knows his job, knows it well. Alright. And don't mind me. Bye-bye. Alright, Ivu. There we go. Calrin.
Aim carefully.
There we go.
In due time.
Yep. Nothing serious. Alright, folks. Oh, yeah, there is a demon army heading our way. Yeah, it's a gang. Alright. Army. Yeah, army. Yeah, the actual armies are a layer. Yeah. So yeah, we'll keep heading to our inconspicuous camp. Alright. Alright. So, let's... Because this army that's moving towards us... Where are they coming from? Are they coming from our side? Yeah. Okay, so they're coming from here to, like, Gargoyle Canyon? I mean, there's this one here. Okay. Alright. So good there, good there. Alright. Yep. The actual army. Alright. Yeah, because like this gang moving is whatever. They'll break on just about anything, so. Yeah, it looks like they're coming up through this way through. So. Alright. Okay. Alright. Now let's see about the camp. See who's here. Alright. Hey, Krennic. Been a while. Krennic's expression brightens as he notices you. How's your applied philosophy? Would you mind discussing an ethical dilemma with me? I grow tired of debating with only myself. Why not? Then listen well. Imagine there is a person, and you know that he is very, very wrong. For instance, he believes that people enjoy being gutted alive. Don't ask me how he came to this conclusion. He's just odd like that. But he absolutely is convinced that they love it. So, from time to time, he guts people. Just because, he's just such a nice fellow. He doesn't do it because he likes it. He just loves doing for the others. So this is odd. This obviously made up individual, is he a villain or a good lad? Does he deserve to be executed as a criminal or rewarded for his heart of gold? He needs someone to explain to him that actually people don't like to be gutted, no matter how stupid that sounds. He must be executed. First, I'd talk with him. Who knows? Maybe he's not the one who's mistaken. Maybe there's something I don't know. That just wouldn't happen. I'd talk with him. Who knows? Maybe he's not the one who's mistaken. Maybe there's something I don't know. The kobold giggles, obviously pleased. Right. What if it's not him being an idiot? What if people actually love getting gutted? And if you are the only one who doesn't know, and then somewhere in polite society you accidentally blurt out that people shouldn't be gutted, and they forever will brand you as a prudish and uncultured person. But you are right. If you encounter something incomprehensible, first figure out what's going on, and only then act. It seems like a platitude, but most people only learn this lesson right before their death. The kobold falls into a pensive silence for a moment, then lets out a gasp. Looks sheepish, he says. You got me talking, and I almost forgot something important. You'll want to see this. Krennic shows you a pile of opened letters. Judging by the handwriting and the quality of the paper, the correspondence was between several people, all of them quite well-to-do. These notes were written by the foolish, very foolish folk who thought that there's more to be gained by befriending demons than fighting them. This is just a fraction of their correspondence. They sit in their manners and Nerosian, preoccupied every single day with one and only one thought: how else they can hurt your crusade. They spread rumors about you, try to block your army's supply chains. They whisper nasty things about you in the Queen's ear. But despite all their influence, they are just amateur conspirators who know nothing about real intrigue. I'll make sure these letters fall into your associates' hands, anonymously, of course. I'm not looking for fame. If you order your advisors to make these letters public, bad people will be in enormous trouble. They will wake up every single day with only one thought in their mind, wondering what kind of awful food their prison guard will bring them for dinner. Well, thank you for the help. We agreed that I would help you. I keep my word, as any civilized kobold should. Krennic's speech falters under a bout of heavy coughing. After he catches his breath, the kobold's shoulders slump in exhausting sighs. Damn it all. Every disease I've ever caught is surfacing now. During my travels, I've spent many nights on bare, cold stone. I'm now feeling them all. Trust me, any thought I share with you is not just rambling. It's knowledge paid for with my blood. It's hard won from the caverns of the Darklands, where my tribe bled. I'm fearing the wrath of devils. If you wish, I can tell you about that. Will you? Krennic's voice becomes low and serious. Those were bloody days. We were in the Night Ruby tribe when we were enslaved by the Drow, the elves of the underground. It's ironic. First we fell victim to the slaves' revenge, then we ourselves fell into slavery. In the first battle with the Drow, we lost Ermac, our stern leader who refused to bow before the devils or the dark elves. The rest thought it best to surrender. Our new life was harsh and filled with suffering, humiliation, and punishment. Before long, we realized the Drow were tough masters who knew no mercy, but we hadn't grown accustomed to living life on our knees. We couldn't fight back with force, so we used our cunning. We spied and sabotaged. We killed the cruelest of our masters. We helped the other slaves escape, and thus built alliances. When we got caught, our kindred paid with blood. The Drows punished everyone, guilty and innocent alike. Back in those days, I was a scout in the right hand of our new leader. He was young, cautious, and shrewd. But our struggles lasted years, with many of our kin accepting their new fate and resigning themselves to being slaves. Others were tempted by devils who promised to give us back our former power. All they wanted was more signatures on the contract that doomed our souls to hell. As a result, the tribe splintered. The traitors gave our leader to the Dark Elves. Then came the Purge. But during that massacre, it was us, the kobolds, who killed most of our kin. I fled, wounded, without any weapons or supplies. All I managed to take with me was a case with that damned contract with the devils. After a long pause, Kryn gives you a crooked smile. So that's the end of the story. Not quite the fall of the Aslanti Empire, I admit, but this one is even more dramatic in its own ways. If you're feeling unwell, maybe you should move to Dresden. I can try and get a healer for you. I'm not too enthusiastic about dwelling in densely populated locations. Places like that are usually crawling with those eager to bash in a little kobold skelly skull. But I fully understand that you have enough important things to do besides constantly running back to my camp and back. Alright, search for me in Dresden next time, but I have to warn you, I'm not going to stay out in the open. Well, I have to get going. Thank you. Stay safe. Good luck. I believe you'll need it. Well, honestly, I just like the little guy, and I just want him to be safe and healthy. And if I can get him
According to plan.
his intel, his intelligence is just a perk, honestly. Plus, I mean, really, he's already helped us plenty, and it's clear he has a keen eye from what he's been through. Honestly, if anything else, just get a healer to him. All right.
As it should be.
All right. So let's see. Let's see. From there, we also needed to go... Yeah, Morbid Ridge. We should be strong enough now. Yep, we have Robust on our armies. Alright. So, let's see. Alright. Oh, have we been out long enough that something's happened? Okay. So, 2 new events. Anivia wants to talk. And there's a commotion at the Citadel. Okay. Darren, what did you do now? And, okay, Fate of Soul Shear. Okay. Nope, 2 more days. Oh, our Diplomacy Council. Yep, disclosing those letters. Finance points increase and material points. Absolutely, get those running. Yeah, every council you have enables you to do more things. So you have your basic military, your logistics, and your diplomacy, as well as, alliances. Yeah. So rank up, forming a military council, that'll be the next thing. Development, outpost. Develop one of the outposts to a bastion, basically making it bigger. Economy, yeah, it'll take us some time for the leathers. And we'll wait. Okay, the Fate of Soul Shear still takes 2 more days. Okay. Army's good. Alright. Daring caused some shit, and we'll have to deal with that shortly. In the meantime... Yeah, let's try finishing up Morbid Ridge. Alright, we're exhausted, so let's take a rest. Yep. Ember, if you think life is suffering and there's no hope, why do you bother to heal all these people? If I were you, I'd take care of myself to the nearest tavern and rage a large mug of milk to their soon-to-be departed souls. If death came quickly to all, like a dream, that'd be good. But they're not dying. They're fighting to live, so I help them. The dichotomy of healers. Well, I'll heal you, but I'm just gonna be wishing for you to be at peace before you kick the bucket. Alright. Alright. Alright, that's 24 hours. That's how you can tell when it's been 24 hours. So, looks like they're coming from this way. Yeah, let them flee. Yeah. Well, in the meantime... Alright, let's see if we can get this fight going. Alright. More energy points. Having buried those who died from the plague, warriors search the place and find a small grave where Sir Dolan Regallor, hero of the Second Crusade, rests in peace. They take care of the grave and clean dead bodies and dirt from a small oasis nearby, and the water instantly becomes clean, clear, and sweet. The place is much loved by the spirits and gods. Alright, well, let's see if we can do this. Take another fort for ourselves. Alright, let's see it. Alright, summon the Babaos, Demonic Knights, Ormoxes, Ash Giants. Let's go with... yeah, the Demonic Knights. They'll be the first into battle. Alright. Oh, forgot to bless. And... yeah, finish them off. That's gonna suck. Yeah, only 3 of them, though. Alright. Yeah. Alright. Footmen, move in. Yep. That's fine. Alright. From there, yeah, start weakening the Ash Giants. That's fine. Because there's enough of them. Yep, back to full. Yeah, try for... yeah, that's fine. Let's see. Footmen. Yep, at least you get 1 guaranteed kill. And just some damage. Ormoxes are not especially devastating. Alright, this turn. Yeah, go ahead and put everyone in attack formation. Yeah. Yeah, they really want my clerics dead. Oh well. Just keep beating on them. Nice. And nah, keep flanking the Ormox. Yeah, they... yeah, without the giants, this will be... ooh, that'll... there we go. Yeah, no, our clerics really could not care. They are not doing much damage to them. Almost there. Yeah, the Ormoxes are the hardest good, are the most defensively minded units, but... last rock. Okay. Nope, go ahead and heal yourself back up. And... there's the giant gone. Yep, now it's just the slow beating of these things. Yeah, the slime monsters are just the slime monsters. Yep. Yep. Ooh, no damage. Yeah. There we go. And that's another fort and another notch to our belt. Again, forts are going to be the key thing that are going to help us hold these places. Alright, and with that, we'll now have access to Winter Sun, so we can try and find those missing Crusaders. So honestly, it's to a point where, yeah, well, let's secure the path to Winter Sun. Perfect. And that's as much as it can move for now. But yeah, alright, so we have cleared the path with the army to accomplish another quest. And that's kind of the way this game goes now. Nope. So yeah, you can... Nope. Didn't sneak past him, so... Okay. Let's see what we get. What attacked us this time?
We will be victorious!
Oh. This barely qualifies as a threat. Honestly?
Spirits demand your blood.
Really, Camellia? Alright. Darren! Shake him up. Yeah. Ivu? There we go. And... Yep.
A solid plan.
Ember. 5-foot step, and... Oh, who am I kidding? Burning Arc. There's no point in not using it. Yep. Greybore.
It's your time to cease to exist.
And I am... Why am I unequipped? Where did my... Wait a minute, where did my... Huh. Did I sell a weapon? Huh. Did I sell my weapon and not realize it? Weird. Okay. Lethal Squall will work.
Let's try this way.
Yep. Yeah, I don't hit very hard.
You are today's sacrifice.
That is not far.
By the way, how are we looking level-wise? Okay, we're about halfway, more than halfway to level 10. Oh, I love the... Yeah, I forgot. They gave us the new character portrait. The little frame around the character portrait. I forgot about that. It changes based on, obviously, which mythic path you were on. Which is one of those nice little touches. I don't know, I like the Azada path myself. Maybe one day I'll do another playthrough of this and choose a different path. Wonder which one would be the most intriguing to people. Going full demonic and being the demonic leader of the Crusaders. Maybe the Swarm path. Taking over and turning Discari's own weapons against him. Alright. Okay, not yet. Oh! That's another quest done. So... Yeah. Someone's on the road. Get ready. And with any luck, it won't be anything too nightmarish. But we'll see. And let's see. Well, we're not immediately attacked.
In due time.
Oh.
Let's see.
I can still fight. Quick, tie him up. It's the Crusaders! The Crusaders are here! The Crescent of the Abyss must be informed! Alright. Baphomet Cultist Archer. Well, God, Ivu is so good. This little dragon does so much work. Ah, man. I mean, he is a dragon, so... Greybor, move on in. Yeah, and I gave our little dragon some barding armor, so he's even harder to hit. Dayrin can do nothing but move on the first round. Prayer, okay, bless, yep. Camellia, just move up. Alright. So from there, let's start... Yeah, let's go... Yeah, no, let's start hurling some insults. You fucking pansies, over here, you rats bastards. Okay. Then... Yep. Let's see. And Kalrin's just moving up. Yeah.
I'm wounded?
Fucking hell. Yeah. Alright. Alright, then it's at least the archer gone. Jesus. Okay. And one of the hex blades, go for the swift study.
You're in my way.
Yeah. That seems about right. Poor Ivu. Ember. Yep, go ahead and just start shooting.
Surrender or else.
Dayrin.
Out of my sight!
Yep. Alright. Camellia. Yeah, let's get her.
Go
Alright,
for their hearts.
get the buff. Yeah. And from me. Well, yeah. Here. Go for it, skeletons. Yeah, my insults plus being able to just summon skeletons is pretty damn nice. Alright, keep moving up. Yeah. Ivu, just hold the line. We'll get you healed as soon as we can. Greybor? Yep. The man is good at what he does. Ember, go ahead.
Too late for apologies.
Alright. Keep going up. Alright. Camellia, almost there. Yep, my skeletons. Alright. Command you to flee. Nah. Okay, so on his next turn, he'll try to run. Yep. If he gets to it.
Attack.
Nice. And finish him off.
You don't want me to fight tired, do you?
No. I'm just... Alright.
All according to plan.
Alright. Alright, so we did see... Yeah. Alright. Yeah, we're exhausted.
Ready for anything.
Alright, so for now, let's get a rest. Let's set up camp. The usual. Let's get some rest. Alright. Wouldn't it have been wonderful if we had been friends as children, Camellia? We would have played hide and seek throughout the marble halls, ridden ponies through green meadows, flung bowls of ice cream from the garden walls onto unsuspecting passerbys. The thought is far from tempting, Count. If you had been my friend in childhood, you would have been a terrible influence on me. Yeah, but then Darren would have had one at least true friend in his life. Alright,
As it should be.
let's go. So, yeah, Green Gates is one of the places we need to go, but we have access to Winter Sun, so let's do that. Alright, I imagine, yeah, Army's ready to move again. And more material points. The Crusaders attacked demons at a propitious moment, where they were trying to sink a stash of gold iron ingots in the nearest swan swamp. The hoarded metal would have been deadly to the beastly abyss and safely ended up in Mendebian warriors' care instead. So, we're back to Stone Maze. And down this way? Nope, that takes us further south. And yeah. That's nice, but oh boy. We'll leave that be. Actually, real quick. Recruitment started. 36, 68? Nice. So, let's see. Get the maximum of them. Let's see. Right, okay. And archers. So, what we'll do is transfer you. Okay. So easier way to do it would be get the foot soldiers and then move them. And okay. Okay, so then foot soldiers will obviously swap for... Yep. So, spearmen, mounted, footmen, and marksmen. Okay. So there. That at least gives her a power of 3. So that still leaves her wanting, but at least she has some, something. And you leveled up. So go for the throat. Target receives -2 pennies. Stratagem for make fortitude stun or target gains +2 melee attack and -3% to maximum. I mean, honestly, Battle Rage is probably the best. Alright. So we're looking to get to Winter Sun. Alright. Alright. More events on the road. more and more we gain, the more better off we are, so. Securing the roads around... Alright. Dresden will make our city more impenetrable.
Now what is that?
A trap.
I am helpful, am I not?
So keep an eye.
Is that a trap? It might be a trap.
Take a look.
Yep.
I hope you appreciate this.
Alright, so someone is...
helpful, am I not?
Alright. Ah, fuck.
All according to plan.
Poison, stinking cloud. Doesn't she
I
have...
heed the voice of the spirits.
Aura Purity? Alright.